Well, not so far, but I thank you for asking. Rose, I think I just better grab
Everything on home.
Sorry, I never drink.
To tell you that I really appreciate your interest in my article. A long time ago, I was 5.
Why'd you leave?
No idea.
And I'm going to be doing some more packing. Each day I've been doing a little bit here and a little bit there, and it's really been going a long way for me. So today we're going to do a little bit more. I am refocusing again back on my craft room. I'm obviously not packing up, you know, my bedroom. I'm not packing up the living room. I'm not packing up the kitchen. I'm not packing up my office. Just the spaces that I just don't use that often, at least not in this house. When I move, yeah, it's really hard to explain like how I make decisions on things, but I feel like I've lived in this house for 3 years and I feel like I've just been ghosting through, which no pun intended with the ghost story. That's not like what I mean, but I just feel like I've been suspended in time a little bit, and I just haven't really wanted to put forth much of an effort to use the space, which is kind of a waste because it's such a huge house, but it's just kind of how I am. I just kept anticipating that I was going to move sooner than what I actually did, so I never went to go do anything in my craft room or all of that, and then turns out, I lived here a lot longer. So I won't do that in the future. I'm just going to use the space and not assume, what I think I'm going to be doing, because then, you just kind of waste time and life and things that you coulda, shoulda. So I just went off on a whole thing, but I'm going to grab my duct tape that is my identifier for the craft room, and I've updated my moving key. So here's some more. Again, the 3 rooms. I'm gonna set you guys down right here because I don't even have like my tripod with me. Have the washing machine going. I've been in like really blah moods. I don't know if I ended up posting the video that I filmed the other night. I was just kind of really down, and but today I'm feeling so much better. Okay, so you can see I've got the thing right there, but I have been feeling so much better and got up and just doing my life today. So I think now I'm gonna move back upstairs just because all my boxes are upstairs, and I think I need to order a new set of boxes. So I am thinking I want to reorganize some of the upstairs. I think I'm going to, because I'm not taking everything, as a matter of fact, I'm taking very little from up here. So here is a bedroom that I rarely share, and not for any other reason other than it was an extra room that we just didn't need, and it just was nothing. And I didn't want to spend the money to make it into a guest bedroom, not in this house, because whenever I move into my new house, I want to specifically buy furniture for that house, if that makes sense. That doesn't really make sense, but it makes sense to me, I guess. Anyway, so this stuff right here is also not going. So I tried to DIY those. I didn't end up liking how I did it. And as you can see, because this was like a whole matching set, and then I just ended up stopping before the coffee table. But this is my daughter's old headboard. That's gonna get sold. And the 2 bar stools are not gonna go. So I'm thinking about moving this into the black and gold room, because what's over here now, like this is gonna go, but only temporary too. Like eventually I think I'll replace this piece, but this is gonna go hopefully into, I'm hoping I'm gonna have like a game room, a media room. So yeah, so I'm hoping that's gonna be like the new TV stand. And then over here, we've got my older rug, which I'm gonna bring and see if like I can make that work somehow. And then some older pieces of furniture, and then my daughter's drawers, which again, eventually we're gonna replace all of this, but it's something that we need right now, you know, just to keep her clothes in until we redo her room, which we're gonna probably redo her room a couple months after, like whenever we move. So basically, I don't wanna have a combination of to-go items and then to keep items, if that makes sense. I would rather just put everything into one room that's not going, so that I know I don't have to worry about packing it or being organized. So this all needs to move. All right, I didn't bring my tripod, so I'm sorry you're on the floor, but everything that I need to move downstairs to kind of group better into a better packing category, I start piling it here, and then I'll start moving it downstairs. So this is a bunch of, you know, decorating stuff, and it doesn't belong upstairs because it doesn't match any categories upstairs. So I'm going to take it down into the dining room, where I'm collecting like all of my decor stuff that needs to all be packed together. Is putting together another box, because I have a ton of pillows that are sitting over here that need to be packed away. Sometimes I feel like that's a useless way to use a moving box, but there's so many that I'm just like, you know what? And with my back, I've been too afraid to kind of overdo it. Last night, I started feeling like a couple more weird sensations, like it was going to start hurting full force, but then it went away again. Alright, I'm done packing for now because I don't want to push my back too much, and I didn't get this stuff back in here moved to the other room, but eventually I will. So eventually I'll put this in the black and gold room, and then bring some of those boxes that are moving in here, and then like I said, when the movers come here, you know, it'll just be easy to grab and go. So I started to switch out the indoor storage category with this tape because I ran out of this tape. So I'll show you right now how I'm going to solve for that. Oh, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm basically just gonna create a new line here, and I'll show you in a second. I think that's too thick. It's like taking up too much. I've been cutting these too thick. I could redo this if I wanted to. There we go. So I'm just creating a new line. I wanted to originally like put it next to it and then it have like one thing of text, but there's no room. I wrote too big. So I'm just gonna write indoor storage again. My handwriting is garbage today. Sometimes I feel like I write pretty, sometimes I feel like I don't. So there we go.